Hey everybody, today I wanted to share with you about a resource that will help you on the civil PE exam or the professional engineering exam civil discipline, and that resource is the 13th edition of the Civil Engineering Reference Manual. I actually have a brand new copy right here, hot off the press, and it's got the nice cover on it with the bridge. I suppose you don't have to have a brown version of this anymore, and great copy of the manual. But the Civil Engineering Reference Manual, for those of you who are new to the Civil PE exam and you're trying to figure out what materials to put together, I would say this is going to be a core of your reference for your studies and also for your review, your studies and your review, and also to take with you to the exam. And you might ask, why do I need such a reference manual when I have all my textbooks from college and so forth? And the reality is those textbooks from college just aren't condensed enough to be able to work your way through the problems quick enough and find the solutions quick enough on the exam and during your review for that matter. So it's good to have a core reference such as this one to help you in your studies. And this is the one that most people recommend in the industry, and it's been here for over 30 years. So it's a great reference manual, and I highly recommend it, and that's why I'm recommending it today. And actually, one thing about it too, I'm even in the manual, so I wanted to share that with you. That I'm actually made it to the Acknowledgments page. I know you can't see that right there, but once you get the manual, you can take a look at Andy Richardson is right there on that Acknowledgments page. I did do the Masonry chapter, and so that gives me a little credibility, I suppose, for helping you figure out what you're trying to do as far as what materials and so forth. And so let me share with you, that's of course not the important part. What is the important part is sharing with you about this book and how it can help you pass the PE exam. So I went to the PPI website. They're the publisher of this book, the Civil Engineering Reference Manual, and the website is ppi2pass.com. That's PPI, the number 2pass.com. Went over there, and you can see there the price of this book normally is $210 listed. It's got in red $168. It goes through a link that you can find that I'm providing today. It's called acetope.com/getppi. Go through that link, sign up through that account, and you'll get a 20% discount through June 29th, 2012. It'll drop down to just 15% after that. So go to that as soon as you can and save, that 5% extra, which will give you a total of 20% discount. But what I want to share with you off that website is what this book covers and also what is upgraded from the 12th to the 13th edition. So I went over there and I found out, of course, I already knew pretty much that the civil engineering exam covers 5 sub-areas, which include construction, geotechnical, transportation, structural, and the final includes 2 sub-areas, which is water resources and environmental. This book covers all 5 areas in multiple chapters. But the question you may be asking is, what is new between the 12th edition and the 13th edition? The big thing that was changed was the structural changes. And what happened was the International Building Code changed from 2006 IBC to 2009. And the NCEES, which is the National Council of Examination of Engineers and Surveyors, they make these changes and specifications. And so this company just has to follow suit. And they anticipated the change actually ahead of time and made the changes accordingly. But when they changed from the 2006 IBC to the 2009, that changed all the substandards, which includes the concrete standard, ACI 530 standard as well, which is the masonry standard. And so all these substandards had to be updated. So that means the concrete chapter had to be updated, the masonry chapter had to be updated. They also added a bridge chapter into the new manual. So you may be asking, well, do I have bridges on the civil PE? It is possible that you might have a bridge question, a very simple one. So it's not a bad idea to skim over that, but it's a good idea to understand bridges, or at least have a general idea of bridges for your practice, depending on which practice that may be. The other things that are going to be included in the manual that they've changed, they've done quite a bit of revisions between changing equations, tables, just content in the verbiage part of the text. Examples have been changed. They have new content as well, new content in the text, new equations, new tables, new figures. Appendices have been revised. So you're going to want to get the new manual, because you might have a problem on the exam, use the wrong solution, the wrong equation from the old manual, and so the best thing to do is use the new manual and get the answer correct the first time, so you only have to take it one time. Alright, so I went to Amazon just to compare. Their price over there is $212 or $211.68 to be exact, so not quite as good as the one you get there. Of course, if you can, if you have to get it from Amazon, then I suppose you can do that. At least you could go to my website and use the link there, and that'll give me the commission off of it, a few dollars to help pay for my babies. But the thing about the Amazon link is it's actually out of stock right now. So as of today, which is June 20th, 2012, so I'm sure they'll get that pretty quick. But right now it's out of stock, and it's a little more expensive than the one right off the PPI website. So that's what Amazon has. The question most of you have probably is, should you upgrade? Yes, I would recommend going from the 13th edition to from the 12th to the 13th. And if you have a question of should you get the book at all, I would say yes, I would recommend you get this book, because I believe it will help you pass the P exam and ultimately reach the dream of being a professional engineer. Thanks everybody, and I wish you the best on your upcoming PE exam.